Have you personally read the entire Republican draft?
Fortunately, this is 142 pages long compared to Obamacare, which was 2,700 pages long. So I expect to be able to get through that this evening.
You can only lose 2 Republican votes. You lose 3, it's over. So how do you win over those who are suggesting they're opposed?
That's why we call this a discussion draft.
Let it go, let it go, can't hold it back anymore.
As you know, there are 5 Republican women in the United States Senate. There you see them up on the screen. How many of them directly contributed to the drafting of this bill?
Every single one of them.
Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
But did those 5 women see the draft before it was released today?
Well, none of us saw the draft until it was released about 11 o'clock this morning. But
Makes everything seem small.
A third of Americans say that based on what they know about this bill, it would hurt them personally. Only 15% say they think the Republican health care bill will help them. How do you address that?
it's based on misinformation at this point because, as you point out, as we've discussed, this bill just came out to the public about 11 o'clock. Of course, that didn't stop many of my Democratic colleagues from trashing it on the Senate floor before they even read it.
Distance makes everything seem small.
The American people voted President Trump into the White House based in part on his campaign promises, including this. Listen to this.
Save Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security without cuts.
Your Senate legislation cuts Medicaid tremendously. Is the president okay with that?
It doesn't cut Medicaid. It adds more money each year to Medicaid.
Let it go. I am one with the wind and
Reducing the rate of growth, but it's not a cut, at least where I come from.
you'll never see me cry.
Well, there will be less money available, let's say in 5 years or 10 years, than there would have been if you would have kept the same standard.
I think that assumes that we can maintain this unsustainable growth in Medicaid spending.
Does this bill help poor people?
Absolutely.
My power flurries through the air.
It does eliminate, it does cut taxes for the wealthy. This legislation you put forward by significant sums.
Well, it cuts taxes for everybody.
Fractals all around, and one thought crystallizes like a knife.
One final question. You think you're going to have an up or down vote on the Senate floor before July 4th?
I do.
In the